What is up, everyone? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE news video. Today we've got some awesome information in addition to me discussing some of my E3 plans and what's been going on the channel. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Super Meat Boy and the Binding of Isaac developer announces the end is nigh and it's planned for the Nintendo Switch. So, going into the article here, the Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy creator Edmund McMullen has announced his next game, The End is Nigh, developed by McMullen as well as Tyler Gale, has actually pretty much finished development. It's launching on Steam in about a month, with a release on Switch to follow later. Here's some more information on the game. Follow Ash as he flops his way through a future of pain and suffering. Feel his stress levels rise as you throw him into an endless swarm of decaying mutant animal-like creatures and help aid his final epic quest to simply take a friend out of the pieces of people he finds along his journey. Oh, and you can also collect video game cartridges and tumors if that does anything for you. Features 600 levels, 12 plus explorable chapters, 20 plus collectible and fully playable mini-game cartridges, each with their own tiny achievements, 80 plus achievements that will make you feel good about yourself, hundreds of collectible little squishy tumors, loads of hidden extras and endings that you'll probably see someone else find before you, and stress. So this is definitely a game to look out for, especially considering his pedigree. So this should be pretty good, coming out on the PC first, and then coming on the Nintendo Switch later afterwards. So let me know what you guys think about The End is Nigh coming to Nintendo Switch PC in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. Axiom Verge has been confirmed for the Nintendo Switch. It will have a physical version alongside the Wii U, PS4, PS Vita, and no Xbox One. So I was about to say Xbox One, but no Xbox One, and it is coming this August. So a while back, a physical version of Axiom Verge was announced for the Wii U, and other platforms are set to receive the Multiverse Edition with a bunch of goodies. We now have a confirmation that Axiom Verge is not only coming to Nintendo Switch, but will also be receiving the same physical release. The Axiom Verge Multiverse Edition contains the following: a copy of Axiom Verge on disc/cartridge, deluxe booklet and developer's commentary and art, double-sided poster with the world map and weapons/items in the game, exclusive making of documentary, soundtrack CD available on the Nintendo Switch, pre-order incentive otherwise. You can pick up Axiom Verge Multiverse Edition in August. It will cost $29.99 on the Wii U, but $39.99 on the Switch. So it is $10 more on the Switch than it is on the Wii U. Something to make note of. So what do you guys think about Axiom Verge coming over physical edition? I know a lot of people really like physical editions. The price is a lot higher than what you would spend normally, especially for that physical version, and $40 for that physical version as far as Nintendo Switch goes. So it's definitely a bit pricey, but I guess if you're a collector and if you want the physical version of this game, then you might do that. Might wait for a price drop. I'm not really sure. Game might be rare if you wait for a price drop, so who knows what's going to happen with it. I've seen other people play the game. I think it's pretty cool. It has like that Metroid-ish type of style to it. There's a lot of old school and retro enthusiasts that'll be happy to see that it's getting a physical edition because they've already had a digital edition if you wanted to buy it, and some people were waiting for a physical. But I do think it's good to supply them with a physical edition of the game. Alright, and moving on to the last article here before we talk about some E3 stuff. Oceanhorn launches on June 22nd on the Nintendo Switch. We have a confirmation of that. So FDG Entertainment revealed today that their Zelda-inspired action-adventure game Oceanhorn Monster of the Uncharted Seas will launch on the Nintendo Switch on June 22nd. The game will run at 1080p, 60 frames per second while the Switch is docked, and 720p in handheld mode, but still 60 frames per second. That's pretty awesome. This game has been out for a while on other platforms, and it's finally good to see it coming to the Nintendo Switch. It is a Zelda-inspired type of game, and from what I've heard from other people, it's actually not too bad. I think this game started out on smartphones and smart devices, then it made its way to other like Xbox One and like PS4 and stuff. So I think that having it on the Nintendo Switch is definitely good, and they're already working on Oceanhorn 2, or I think that game is already out or something like that. I know the developer has been pressed a little bit on that. He's like, hey, well, let's wait till Oceanhorn 1 is pretty much out on all systems first, then we can talk about Oceanhorn 2. Are you guys excited for Oceanhorn Monster of the Uncharted Seas? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright guys, and this is definitely the time where a lot of people get excited when it comes to the video game industry. We've got the big show E3 2017 happening pretty much next week. We're going to start getting a lot of news about certain games. Now, news in general will definitely be slow leading up to it because a lot of developers are going to be waiting to announce their games, or there's going to be the press conferences and the big stuff. So we might get some small announcements here and there. We are seeing some different news come out, and there's going to be those announcements, but the big stuff is definitely going to be held back. We might get some leaks next week. all sorts of stuff could happen, especially this weekend. Watch out for this weekend. So that's why the news has been a little bit slow this whole week from what I've noticed. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know about my plans for E3, because I think this year I'm going to be able to bring you guys the most coverage, the best coverage, and just some awesome content all around. So I've usually went to E3 for the past 3 years, 2014, 2015, and 2016. I went to E3. I live very close to the big show, guys. It's about an hour and a half away. So some people are a little upset with me that I'm not going there, even though I did get invited to go this year again. But at the same time, what I've noticed every time that I go to E3 is that it's really unproductive when I go to E3, right? I'm a one-man team. I don't have a video crew. I don't have a stage there. I don't have special access with developers. I don't have behind-the-scenes look. I have to wait in line and take forever, whereas my channel, there's just nothing going on. So there's all this news going up, there's all this different stuff happening, and I'm sitting in line waiting, and then I have to record all of that, and then I have to go home and I have to get all that. So the whole day, basically, nothing's happening. Nothing cool is happening on the channel. You guys have to wait. You guys are seeing stuff from other places that get stuff out way faster, or just live stream, and it ends up just being lame. It's cool because you guys can get my take on stuff when I edit and I upload anything, but I'm always rushing to get that footage and process it, and it just takes forever. To me, it's just not worth it until I get to the point to where I can get the exclusive interviews, or I can get the interviews as the bigger YouTubers. I can get the stuff. And what makes things even worse this year is that there's like 15,000 of the public there. So now I'm even going to have to wait longer because there's just general people in line just waiting. They don't even have a video game site or anything. They're just to play the game, which is fine. It's not a big deal. You know, the public goes there just to play the game. But now it even makes doing my job like even longer. So to me, this year is definitely not worth it. Maybe I'll return next year when the public's not there, or if the public still is there, maybe I won't ever come back until I get big enough to where I can get in line faster, or behind closed doors looks, or something like that. Because the way that E3 is set up right now, it takes me way too long to even just get like a look at one game. You know, I'm waiting 3 hours to look at something. By the time I'm in line for 2 different games, pretty much the show floor is like closing up. You got to go home. And I'm like, man, I got nothing done. E3 2014 was a lot different, where I kind of just took video footage of things and didn't really play anything. But if you guys really want me to get hands-on and stuff, it just takes way too long with how E3 is currently set up for the smaller YouTubers. The bigger guys obviously can get everything quickly. That's why you guys see things quickly. They can go back to their hotel room and edit, you know, then come back. So that's what they do. But for me, it just doesn't work for what I'm trying to do on my channel, and bring you guys continuous coverage, bring you guys just my thoughts on stuff in a faster fashion. So that's the reason why I'm not going to be going to E3 this year, but I'll be covering it extensively. Expect live streams, live streams, live streams. So expect me to be live streaming all the different conferences, expect me to be doing videos on all the different news, and also expect PlayerEssence across Nintendo, in addition to other just live streams right there. PE news videos live, getting you guys' fan interaction. I think that's the biggest thing what I'm trying to do this year with you guys. I'm trying to make sure there's a lot of fan interaction. I can get you guys immediate thoughts on what's going on, especially through live streaming and through bringing like PE news live. Like I'll have all the different stories laid out, and we'll go through each one of them. We'll take about a good 30-40 minutes. You guys can interact, okay? Then we all kind of go back, catch our breath, see what else is new, and then bam, we do another live stream, or we do another recorded video. So it'll be quicker, it'll be more personal for you guys, because you guys can ask me questions, you guys can get immediate feedback, and it's going to be something for you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's not just so I can go and experience E3 and say, oh, look at the great time that I had. This is going to be something that we're going to share together. So I think this is going to be even better for you guys, and you guys are going to get better coverage, more videos, and just be more entertained as far as the content that I'm bringing to you guys for E3. So I think this is a better plan, and I see it as a plan that I'm going to do for the foreseeable future until the E3 changes again, or until I can get the access to where it would be worth it, or even have a team member that can be recording footage and all of that to help me out. But until that point, it doesn't really make sense for me to go to E3 and wait in line all day, right? Wouldn't you guys rather have the live interactions and get my reactions on things a lot quicker? I think so, in addition to live streams and stuff like that. So I think that's what you guys want. So that's the reason why I'm making this big change when it comes to what I'm doing with E3. So let me know what you guys think about my plans here. I think it's going to be pretty cool. And if you want to see the schedule for live streaming E3 as far as everything, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Gamatsu has laid it out all nicely for you guys, so you guys can see all the different schedules for E3, when they're streaming, all of that. And I'll also probably do a video closer to E3, so probably this weekend going over all the live streaming schedule, in addition to a PlayerEssence cross Nintendo, and I'll probably have some YouTubers. I'll also be on the Spawncast as well, I think Saturday night or something like that, Saturday or Sunday. I'll also be on the Spawncast as well for E3, so expect some pretty cool live streams, expect some awesome stuff. And yeah, get ready, guys, because E3 is coming up. Hopefully it is an amazing show. I'm pretty sure Nintendo's going to put on a lot of great content, guys. I think it's going to be action-packed. There's going to be tons of shows from the different Pokken tournament, Splatoon. You're going to have ARMS. All those tournaments are going down with D1 on the mic, so it's going to be pretty cool, guys. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on just outside of just like video game announcements, right? There's going to be entertainment for us. So I think this is going to be a great E3, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony all have to do, because I think this is a great and big E3 for all of them, right? So what do you guys think about all that? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Check out the links in the description below. Give us a follow, social media, like Facebook, Twitter. We've got all of that. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page. We're going to be having some awesome stuff going on there. We do have $10 eShop tournaments with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at the end of each month. We have Discord voice chat for all of you guys to hop on, private server on there, and a bunch of other perks as far as giveaways and all that. Check out the Patreon page and support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.